Welcome, everybody, to Casting for Two, the podcast with your host, Chris. I am always that individual. Welcome, everybody, to episode number 178. Just a quick reminder to everyone out there, if you would like to keep in contact with me, you can always do that on my Twitter and Instagram page. Both are at Casting for Two. And then my email is castingfor2@gmail.com. As well as, if you like this show, why don't you check out the other Secret Stage shows over at secretstageproductions.com. You got Podcasting for Power, which is all about Nintendo. You have the Secret Stage podcast, which I will be in every once in a while. But, of course, I have to mention Sunday Brunch, which is hosted by Megan Johnson from tipsywriter.com and myself. And it's real fun, and I enjoy it. And, yeah. So there's a lot of things to listen to. So don't feel like I'm pressuring you to do it, all right? I want you to be you, all right? If you just happen to want to hear more, then be more than you. That's all I'm saying. I have a very exciting guest for today. She is a singer-songwriter, Aria Jay, and she has a new EP coming out February 24th called Growth, and it was just a real fun time talking with her. She is a great, cool person who needs to be on the show more. I'm saying, Ari, you need to come back whenever you want, all right? Even if you don't have music. Even if you're like, I got a new cookbook. Aria Jay cookbook. Grass-fed poop. I'm cooking it. You can come back. But no, it was a really great chat. And you know what? I feel like we should get into it. So sit back, relax, and Chris, cue the music, please. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well. It was a little bit of a crazy night for me. It started rain. It started raining, which that's not that's not out of the usual. But I woke up. Apparently, the power went out at 6 a.m.
Oh no!
Yeah, and it stayed out until I want to say 8:30, around that time.
Oh no!
So, and I was just sitting here like, oh, please let the power come back, please.
And it did. So,
and actually, it never did.
Oh, it didn't.
And now we're all powerless in the world.
Oh no! Forever.
Forever.
That's it.
But yeah, how's your morning going?
It's fine. I'm dog sitting for my stepbrother who also lives in Brooklyn. So I've been staying in his place, which is nice, and just hanging out with like a really cute dog for 3 days. So it's been a good morning.
Nice.
Yeah.
What kind of dog is it?
It's a Cocker Spaniel.
Okay.
Yeah. He's really cute and sweet.
Okay. Now, is it like a dog name, or is it just the most random name ever?
I feel like it's a little bit in between. It's a human name, but I don't know any humans with this name.
Okay.
Yeah. You want to guess?
I'm going to guess, okay, it's a human name.
I think so. Yeah, it is.
Okay.
No, it definitely is. But like, you probably don't know anybody that has this name.
Like Cletus?
So, a little less obscure.
I have no idea.
It's Gus. His name is Gus.
Oh, okay. All right.
Which is like, I guess it's like a human name, right? But
yeah,
I don't know anybody.
Yeah. I know at least one person
Named Gus?
Yeah.
Is he blonde?
No.
Okay. Well, this Gus is blonde, so I
Well,
guess I assume all the Gus's are blonde.
no, because I mean, actually, I know a couple. Because in Mexican culture, Gustavo
Hmm.
gets shortened to Gus.
Okay, sure. That makes sense. I think his full name is Atticus.
Oh, okay.
So that's really like I don't know anybody with that name.
Gotcha. Yeah, no, I've yeah, that is technically a human name. Yes.
Yeah, technically, but like I don't know. Now it just to me now it just seems like a dog name.
Right. Right. It's like
Yeah.
Atticus.
Hmm.
Why'd you name your son after a dog? What's the matter with you?
Yeah, exactly. When I have a kid, that's what's gonna happen.
There we go.
Yeah.
So this, as you can see, this is a pretty loose show.
Sure.
We can chat
Love
about.
that.
Yeah, yeah. It's just all about cool hangs and
Yeah.
cool chats. I forgot. I don't
Hmm.
know. I'm trying to act young. I'm not. It's not working.
That's cool. No, you seem young.
Oh,
Like you hardly know anyone named Gus, so you
that's
must be
true.
young.
Once you get old, that's when all the Gusses start coming out.
Looking forward to that day.
But I would like to know when you realized music was something that you were passionate about.
I think I was really pretty young when that happened. I remember I always was drawn to it, I guess, even like as a very young kid, like the things that I watched and what kind of media I liked. I didn't love to read. I loved to
Hmm.
watch movies, but like musical movies, like Disney movies. I just like loved all the music in them. But when I was 7, I think that's when I kind of decided I really wanted to, like, I loved music a lot and I wanted to be a singer,
Hmm.
if that makes sense. Yeah, I just like I think somebody gave me a solo in chorus and that was it for me. I just loved it and that was what I wanted to do. And I also loved the Spice Girls, so
Yeah.
that kind of helped,
Yeah.
you know. Yeah. Yeah,
I
that was a big thing for me back then.
well, I mean, I'd like to say Spice Girls didn't play a huge role in my life, but they really did. Just
Of course.
because growing up, my our school schedule was a little weird because we would have random months off in the year. It wasn't like,
Hmm.
hey, we have summer off. It was just like, hey,
Oh,
you have September off, and then you go to school.
okay. That's
Uh,
cool.
yeah, yeah. It was, but the one thing that I remember fondly of those days was sitting in front of MTV and
Mm.
watching music video after music video,
Yeah.
and I could tell you what time "I'll Always Be There" was going to be on.
Hmm.
So it's I get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah. I don't know. They were a thing. They were like women and like their music was great for the time and fun and like I don't know. It was a very like attractive thing to me as a 7-year-old who just realized like they wanted to sing.
Right,
Yeah.
right, and they were
Hmm.
singing fun stuff and
Yeah.
in a world of all these boy bands, you have this awesome girl band. I get it.
Hmm. Yeah.
Right on. And so after now, you mentioned musical movies. I got to ask you: have you seen La La Land?
I haven't, but
Oh
I
my gosh!
meant to, and I still am planning on it.
Oh my gosh! You have to see it.
Yeah, I get the feeling that it's very good. And I'm not a person who likes movies really. Like
Oh, okay,
I don't go to the movies a lot, which is why I haven't seen it.
gotcha.
I probably have been to a movie theater like twice this whole past year.
Ah!
But yeah, it's just like it's not my thing, but I saw like a trailer for it and I was like, this seems like something I should go see.
Right,
Like Ryan Gosling, Emma Stone. It looks very like cute. It looks like a good movie, but also like it looks aesthetically like it's probably very pleasing and like interesting.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I'm probably gonna go see it. And now I guess I will for sure.
Yay! No, it's
Yay.
because I've been obsessed with this movie since I saw the trailer,
Yeah.
and I saw it recently. I think it was like a week or two ago,
Mm,
and I was just, oh my god! Why? It was one of those things where I walked out of the theater like cussing because it was so good.
damn.
So
Okay.
and I'm not. I like music. I like certain musicals. I'm not. It's not my first go to.
Sure.
But this one, there's something about this one that I was just, I when I woke up, was listening to the soundtrack.
Okay.
So
Okay. Well, I'll be interested to hear it then for sure.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm also sponsored by La La Land. Just trying to get the word out.
Okay. Well,
I'm just kidding.
I'm
I'm
gonna
not.
go see it. You got one person, one more person
Oh,
who will probably go with a friend or two to see
woo!
it.
Oh man, I could see that money rolling in right now.
Yeah.
That La
Hmm.
La Land money. Um, so then, okay, so you start doing that. Do you, or your first break? Do you play any instruments, or was it all just vocals?
When I was growing up or now?
When you were growing up.
When I was growing up, I played the violin for 1 year
Okay.
around the same time, and then I played the clarinet
Uh-huh.
all through high school.
There we go. There we
Yep.
go.
I played the clarinet, and I played piano as well, which I still play now, but um like I didn't study it really. Like I took some piano lessons. Um but I mostly played the clarinet, which is a very weird thing about me, but I did that in band for middle school and high school.
Right. And so I got to ask you,
Mm,
I'm very curious because I can't write a song to save my life.
mhm.
For you, what's your process like when you're writing a song?
I'm very driven by harmonies.
Hmm.
It's not so much like lyrics or like a melody that drives the writing process for me. So I'll sit down and just start playing usually, and then like I'll hit a chord that, feels like something worthwhile. So then I kind of go from there. I come up with like some progression that feels right, and that's kind of like the sounding board for everything else.
Hmm.
Then usually like the melody and the lyrics, sometimes separately, sometimes they come together, but definitely the harmonies are like the first thing. Usually the harmonies and like a harmonic rhythm,
Hmm.
which usually drives like a feel, for the song for me.
Okay, nice, nice.
Mm.
And so when you get all that down, what is your process for writing lyrics?
The lyrics really usually come last for me. And
Okay.
usually it seems like if I start to write a song, I'll come up with the harmonies, like I said, and the melody, and like I will start to sing something, and then it kind of makes sense, like what, like so, like I'm obviously even like I'm writing, and it's obviously subconsciously about something, but I don't necessarily know what, like right away.
Hmm.
And then I'll start like hearing some lyrics or singing some lyrics over this thing that I wrote, and then it kind of makes sense, like where it's going, and that's kind of how I write the lyrics from there, like a small idea, and then I build on it.
Okay, cool, nice.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
so when you are, because you have an EP that you're working on, right? Growth.
It's Yes, I have an EP. It's finished. It's
Mm.
coming out February 24th.
Okay, nice,
Yeah.
nice.
Hmm.
And so when because I was watching the video behind it, um, a lot of the songs are you describe it as songs that you've grown in one way or another.
Yeah. It just I came up the title growth came from that idea, just because each song just seemed like, I mean, the past like year and a half or so for me when I was writing all this music felt just like a huge time of personal growth, and each song felt like it was about an experience that I had that made me really change a lot, or like my perspective shifted, or like just really like grow a lot from each of those experiences. And some of them are about just like myself, my relationship with myself, and some of them are not. But it's really like all of these things that I went through, just
Hmm.
really made me like change or
And
become more of who I was, I guess. Not
yeah,
really change. Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Evolve into
Yeah, evolve, sure.
a better person,
Yes,
almost to where
definitely.
you know Gus's.
Yes, exactly.
Was there one song on the EP that was a little bit harder to figure out, either musically or lyrically?
I think the hardest one for me to write was the intro track, which came last, but I had this small idea, and it's a short track. It's like 1 minute, 1.5 minutes long.
Hmm.
Um, but it's the most introspective. Like people probably will listen to it and think that it's me speaking to someone else, but it's actually like a note to myself. And then it goes into like the second song on the EP, which is a whole track, and that's Soar, the single that's out now,
Hmm.
which is also just about like my relationship with myself. So that was the hardest to write, not necessarily because I didn't know what to say or what I wanted to present, but it felt like the most exposing, I guess.
Hmm.
Even though people probably won't listen to it that way, that's how it feels for me.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. And
Hmm.
um, I'm just curious as a songwriter. Um, you write songs, and over time right then and there they have a certain meaning, and then over time you change.
Hmm.
Do you have any songs that kind of started out one way, but now when you listen to it or you sing it, it's just a totally different song for you?
I think they all have shifted a lot because
Okay.
the feeling of when you first write a song, it like whatever is like you're expressing is very fresh. Like
Hmm.
even if it's something that you've experienced like maybe a while ago, you're kind of reliving it or like, you know, rehashing through whatever had happened or you went through or the feeling of it. So once it's written and you start to sing it, it's just fresh and then it becomes less and less fresh and kind of easier to present musically over time, I think.
Hmm.
Like I can have more fun singing some of the songs now than I could when I first wrote them.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. I can kind of see that. Depending
Hmm.
on the subject matter, you
Sure.
pour your heart and soul out into something that,
Sure.
bad that happened, and then it's like, oh hey, I remember going through that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool.
Hmm.
Now for the EP, was there one song that was kind of the opposite of difficult? Like it was pretty easy to do, and it's something that you look forward to performing in front of people.
Yeah, I mean, I I think Soar was pretty easy
Hmm.
to write. It's the most fun song on the EP. It's just about like being confused in life and like wanting to figure it out or like, the drive to like figure it out and it's easy to sing and it's fun and it just came very organically writing
Hmm.
wise also. Yeah, so that's the most fun and we're doing a video for it soon, so that will also be fun.
Oh, nice,
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah, we're doing a visual album for Growth.
Uh huh.
So we did a music video for one of the tracks, he said, and at the end of the month we are gonna do a video for the rest of them. That kind of like is a small movie.
Oh, cool.
Hmm.
Nice,
Yeah, I'm
nice.
excited.
I'm pro movie, so I
Yeah,
always
right.
enjoy like cinematic albums where they
Yeah,
tell stories from beginning to end, and it's just I enjoy it. So I can't wait to see this.
yeah. I'm really excited to do it.
Um, is there anything upcoming that you want to get out for the people at home?
Well, the visual album, which I don't know when it will be out, but that's happening. And then February 24th is when the EP will be out on Spotify, SoundCloud, iTunes, Apple Music, all the streaming services. And a few weeks after that, there should be a new single, which I haven't really talked about,
Uh
but
oh.
we've been working on it. So sometime after that, there's no set date for it. But February 24th is the day that the EP comes out.
Okay, nice, nice.
Yeah.
And for the people at home who want to keep in contact with everything that you do, where can they do
Mm-hmm.
that?
AriaJ.com has everything there. It has the visual album information there. It has the single there for listening. It has information for Growth, the EP, and the single that's coming out after that, although they're not up yet,
Hmm.
but like when they're coming out. And yeah, my social media links are there. Instagram, I'm super active on. I'd say that's the best place to find out what I'm up to. And I have a Facebook page too that I post to.
Nice, nice. And I'm
Mhm.
curious. I like release dates. What was it about February 24th?
Um, I don't know. It just seemed like the right time. Everything's done. Um, it's at the end of the, I don't know. I like the date. It's 2 days after my grandma's birthday. So
Okay.
February 22nd is like a big day for me because I was very close with my grandma.
Hmm.
Um, and that's just the Friday after that. And it just seems like the right time. I don't think it was so specifically chosen for
Right.
any reason, but I feel like it's a good day.
There we go.
It's a
There we
good
go.
number.
Yeah.
2024.
Exactly. It's
Yeah.
another thing about I'm pro even number. So there
Yeah,
you
me
go.
too. Me too. And I was born on the 25th of August, which always kind of bugs me.
Yeah.
Yeah, not an even number.
Yeah. I mean,
Mm.
yeah, I was born on September 11th, like the worst
Oh,
odd number
wow.
date
Wow,
of the
but you're
year.
also a Virgo. That
I am.
means fellow Virgo.
There we go. There we
There
go.
we go.
And summer birthdays.
Yep.
People
Yep.
people say my birthday's in the fall. No, it's technically in the summer.
It is. It's a
People.
weird time to be born. I get it.
I know, right? It's like
People don't understand us.
no, no,
Mm-mm.
they never will. But
No, they
but
never will, and that's okay.
yeah, that's fine.
That's
That's fine.
okay.
But
We're cool. We got it.
I will think they'll understand your EP growth.
I think so, maybe. I hope so.
Well, Ariana, I had a wonderful time chatting with you.
Me too. Thank you so much.
Thank you. You can come back whenever you like. All right.
Okay, great. You too. If you want to know about Gus, you ask me anytime.
All right.
Let you
Cool.
know. Okay.
Now, I think you need to do that thing where you start a Gus Twitter page,
Okay.
and
Okay.
just so we can all keep up with the Gusness.
Okay. I'll work on that today.
Okay.
First
And
thing on my list, making it. I mean, I took so many photos of him this weekend, so it's definitely possible I'm like good for at least 1 week of posts.
there we go. There we go.
Yeah.
Well, Ariana, I'll let you go on with your day and have a wonderful day and a wonderful life. And I can't wait to the album to come out.
You too. Thanks so much. I hope we talk again soon.
Absolutely. Bye bye.
All right. Bye bye.